All right, hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. This brother Shemaiah. First, I give honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Dash. Give honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, peace and salutations to all my fellow Aki that follow Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. With truth and sincerity, I like to say shalom. Peace and salutations. Yeah, just a little bit. All right, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, we good. All right, I was just checking my video. But hey, shalom to all those that are tuning in. All right, call Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Dash. I hope this video is very edifying to those that are scattered abroad. And if I have not said, the bombs to elders, apostles, great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. Let's let's get into it. The title of this video is going to be called "Flowing Through the Spirit." All right, today's date, April 2nd, 2025, and I wanted to just flow through the spirit and see what's happening. Article wise throughout the world, the news. Because hey, the Lord told us to prophesy. All right, let me grab that scripture real quick. Second Esdras. All right, 9 and 1. Okay, the 9 is that measure the times. The second Esdras 9 and 1, he answered me and then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest the part of the signs pass, which I told thee before, this is 2. It says, then thou shalt understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest began to visit the world which he made. And the highest, who is that? How about Shem Yahushai? He's visiting the world which he made. Okay. And this highest, this great being is a so-called black man, and he's gonna come back to save his people. All right. The small remnants of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians. Okay. And also scattered speckled bird Israelites that look like other nations, but then lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So, hey, the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, told us to watch, and prophesy. Okay? Watch and prophesy, because there's a lot of, let me tell you that it's a lot of things that's happening throughout the world as we speak. So, I'm going to type in this article, End Time. All right, give me 1 second, Shalaki. Give me 1 second. Shalakia. For that, I had to open the door for a family member. Give me 1 second. Take this downstairs. Shalakia about that. But I wanted to go to end time headlines, all right, to see what's going on throughout the world, and then just flow through the spirit, grab some scriptures, and that'll be it, man. Okay, this is Shalaki end time headline. Shalaki, we'll make sure I'll be good. But now they don't got the website. Let me see. Headlines. There we go. So you got a lot of things that's happening. Sorry, it's lucky for the Wi-Fi. Now it's buffering. It never act like this before. I'm gonna go for the first article. All right. Trump unveils sweeping tariff claiming the American dream is back. President Trump has unveiled a sweeping new policy of global reciprocal tariffs during a high-profile event at the White House, framing at a cornerstone in the revival of the American dream, which that is false because the American dream is dead. Esau still want to pump up his pride as his officials sound alarm over major staple food that is becoming increasingly scarce. All right, what is that? A famine? Okay, a lot of things is happening, man. Okay, scientists ready to create much larger version of CERN. U.S. military advances warplanes to reinforce Middle East as tension mount with Iran. Okay, bold and outspoken pastor found dead after receiving death threats. Right, and that's at the Wadi Halabah Shemi Al-Shah. You pastors are getting judged by the Lord. Are we about to see America and Israel strike Iran? It says rental truck mows over pedestrians on a busy street in Boston, injuring multiple victims. But, hey, a lot of things is happening, man. Okay, Nevada is shaken by an earthquake swarm, producing the strongest quake of magnitude of 4.0. Putin dragged 160 men into Russian army despite peace talks. TikTok days are numbered as banned on April 5th nears. I don't believe that, but I could be wrong. I don't know where to start, man. It's like a bucket of candy. You don't know which one you want to pick. I'm gonna grab some. I could grab this. All right. Make sure brothers and sisters are watching. If not, it's okay. This is Russia warns of catastrophic consequences if the United States strike Iranian nuclear sites. Okay. Russia has just issued a stark warning to the United States, cautioning that any military strike on Iran's nuclear facilities can lead to a catastrophic consequences for the Middle East and beyond. The statement below says the statement delivered by Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov comes amid escalation tension following United States President Donald Trump's recent threat to bomb Iran unless it agrees to a nuclear deal with Washington. Okay, so hey, man, these nations they ready to get it in, man. All right, ready? Russia ready to drop the missile. All right, the U.S. about to drop the missile. Hey, man, this is exciting times because this is the prophecies that have been spoken since the time of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay, it says this development has reignited global concerns over fragile balance of power in the region, with multiple news outlets reporting on the potential fallout. What is that? Rumors of wars. All right, according to the Times of Israel, Ryabkov emphasized that strikes on Iran nuclear infrastructure will have far-reaching and devastating effects. The consequences of this, especially if the nuclear infrastructure is hit, could be catastrophic for the entire region. He said in an interview with Russia's International Affair magazine, Moscow has positioned itself as a mediator, offering to facilitate a dialogue between Washington and Tehran to de-escalate the situation. Newsweek reporter Rybakov's assertion that Trump's rhetoric only served to complicate the situation. So these nations are ready to drop it, man. These nations ready to drop everything and start knuckling up, man. Okay. So what is that? This is I'm gonna grab some. This is Matthew 24. You know what I'm about to grab. Y'all know what I'm about to grab. This is Matthew 24. This is Matthew 24:6. This is Yahweh Shai in the red. This is Matthew 24:6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay. So hey, man. All right. It's funny how yesterday I was just all over the place, but now I'm a little laid back and relaxed. But yeah, man. I was making my video yesterday, but hey, I just pray that this video is very edifying. Shalak, I don't know why that popped in my head, but Hey man, it's wars and rumors of wars, man. Okay, a lot of things are happening as we speak. You got Iran ready to drop a bomb. You got Russia ready to drop a bomb. You got the U.S. ready to drop a bomb. Stop talking and start fighting, man. Start acting. Acting it out. You know what I'm saying? No words, just action, man. Okay, because we're about to see the bear, the beast, and the Persian fight against each other, man. Okay, because Iran used to be Persian. Okay, them Elamites, man. Now we hear wars, rumors of wars. All right, that's spreading throughout the world. So hey man, you nations do what you gotta do, man, because we can get the fuck up out of here, man. This is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. Right. Like I just read, Nevada, if I'm not mistaken, had a 4.0. Or you got pestilences in Russia. That is a new C-19 like pestilence that people are coughing up blood. And I just read that there's a scarce of food, man. It's increasingly becoming more scarce. So a lot of things are ramping up, man. The Lord is ramping up this chapter of Babylon the Great. Okay, and it's happening in diverse places, in various places. Okay, so I'm gonna grab another article. You know what I'm saying? Gonna grab another article. And like I said, man, famine, like I said, famine is something that that's not a good thing, man. Okay, because these Americans always stuffing chicken wings and Burger King and Big Macs down their throat. Now they about to experience a famine. Okay, this is the article. See, hey, that's the spirit. Hey, war with Persia. All right, that's Iran. It says officials sound alarm over a major staple food that is becoming increasingly scarce. All right, and that's what's another name for scarce, a famine. Okay, lacking. Okay, this is it says in recent weeks a troubling trend has emerged in the world of agriculture, prompting officials to raise urgent concerns about the scarcity of a major staple food, rice. All right, got that Moab food, man. Shit. I like rice, man. All right, but it's becoming scarce. We don't know what will happen. Malaysia's ministers of agriculture and food security, Muhammad Sabtu, told Bernama, okay, encapsulating the uncertainty gripping governments and communities. On April 1st, 2025, Yahoo News published a report detailing Malaysia's struggles with rice shortages, a situation that has forced the country to seek assistance from neighboring nations. So, hey, they're losing so much rice that they need rice from other countries. But that's just how can I say, that is the domino effect. If one nation doesn't have any food, the other nations ain't gonna have food. Okay, it says according to the article, Minister Sabu recently traveled to Cambodia to negotiate increased rice imports as part of a broader effort to bolster agricultural cooperation. It says we have enough stock of rice for at least 6 months. Damn, for at least 6 months. Sabu assured that during his visit, as quoted by Bernama. However, he tempered this optimism with a stark warning. But we don't know what it says. But we don't know what will happen because of climate change. Food security is important. So damn, man, they only got 6 months worth of rice in Malaysia and Cambodia. Rice is just more than a dietary staple in Malaysia and across Asia. It's a cultural cornerstone and a affordable line life for low-income families. So hey, rice is important, man. It's not just something you get with the chicken and teriyaki. It's something that you really need, man, in other countries. All right, America, what you order with rice, you get the little, you get the chicken and the teriyaki, beef and broccoli. Jig like Chinese food, man. But in other countries, man, rice is a very important cornerstones of low-income families in other nations, man. Especially in Asia, Cambodia, Malaysia, and China. Okay. Baghdad, other, Asiatic countries, man. Okay, what was it? It says Yahoo's news reporter emphasized that the grains growing scarcity is hitting these vulnerable populations hardest, amplifying the urgency of the situation. Malaysia's reliance on the imports have surged as domestic production falters as a trend that exports to attribute to unpredictable weather patterns and rising global temperatures. And who's causing that? Yahweh Shemi Awashai. So I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna. Oh, wow. Says while these nations have historically supplied much of the world's rice, their output is shrinking, tightening global supply chains. Since the ripples effects are already being felt at Reuters, corresponding wrote pointing to rising rice prices in markets from Asia to Africa. Okay, especially in Babylon, man. But hey, what the Lord said is in Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. And what's coming is famine. Okay, I want to make sure my video is good. Got me straight. Yeah, man. And rice is a major food that a lot of Americans eat. Okay. Shit. You go to Cabo, what you get? You get the rice, man. You go to Chipotle, what you get? You get some rice. You go to, you go to down to the chicken spot, they serve rice. Rice is very important, man. Okay. Now it's becoming scarce. That's gonna lead to a famine. And there's gonna be more things that's gonna be scarce. All right. Don't be surprised if chicken is scarce. Don't be surprised if steak, lamb. Okay. The Lord is hitting this place at the knees, man. Okay. This is second address. I'm gonna grab second address real quick. Address 2. Second address 6:15. I always bring this chapter up, but I'm gonna grab another article. So yeah, you got famine that's hitting this place, and there's gonna be more things that's come in Babylon, man. Oh, and that's another article I just read. It says millions of bees died this year. What could be the worst bee loss? Well, maybe the worst bee loss in record history, and that's another thing too. But people don't understand that bees are a very, very important figure in agriculture. Or if you had a salad, all the vegetables and vegetation that you eat in your salad was produced by bees because the pollen, the nectar. All right. So without bees, man, your salad would just be a bowl of sliced tomatoes, man. And even tomatoes are from originated from bees, from the nectar, the pollen, and the growth of vegetation. Okay, bees are benefactors of life, man. They don't only honey. They produce a lot of things that people need in their everyday life, man. Now you got millions of bees this year. Things get worse. But hey, it's getting better for the elect, man. A powerful magnitude 7.0 earthquake is near the island of the nation of Tonga, sparks tsunami warning. Right, you got these Jaffites receiving. You got Samoa, Tonga, and Fiji, man. Okay, the nations of Jaff, and they getting that big ass earthquake, man. Okay. Yo, hey, man. This is beautiful, man. Wow. It says nearly 10,000 people in the Netherlands were ethnicized in 2024. 27 closed locations are set to close today across 15 states. Okay. A lot of things that's happening, man. And the Wadi Al-Ba Shimi Awashai, that the Lord is bringing destruction upon this place. All right. Ooh, let's grab this. Economists warn that 5 recession indicators are now raising alarm. Okay, decline consumer confidence. Okay, let me start at the top. Let me make sure this is watching. It's okay. Economic experts and news outlets are sounding the alarm over confluence of indicators suggesting the United States may be teetering on the edge of a recession. We're already in a hyperinflation recession. People are losing their jobs and stuff like that. Prices are going up. All right, but it says here's a closer look at these indicators, what they can mean for the United States economy. Okay, declining consumer confidence. Okay, this says consumer confidence, a vital gauge of economic health, is showing troubling signs. According to the Newsweek, Moody's chief economist Mark Zandi recently noted that while consumers' confidence isn't yet as recessionary level, recessionary levels, it is moving in the wrong direction. Okay. So it says a sustained drop in consumers' confidence often precedes reduced spending, which can drag the economy into a downturn. Okay. Rising employment signals. Okay. Stagflation risk from tariffs, uncertainty at a historical level. Okay. Wow, it says economic uncertainty is reaching levels not seen since major crises like 9/11 and the 2008 financial crash. So things are getting bad, man. Things are getting bad. People don't trust the government, the money. All right. It says Newsweek reported Zandy's comparison of today's climate to those pivotal moments, emphasizing how uncertainty can paralyze investment and spending. The combination of tariff expansion affecting an ever-growing list of countries and goods and unpredictable fiscal policy has left businesses and consumers alike on edge, amplifying recession risk. Okay. So man, they having the same fear like they had in 9/11, 2008 financial crash. All right. And you know what's crazy? When I was a kid, when that time was around, I didn't know what was going on. At the time of 2008, I was like a kid, man. Here it is. I was in the time of the 2008 financial recession. I was playing Xbox, PlayStation, and not knowing that the places that I saw growing up shutting down, quick, man. Okay, certain stores and places that my mother used to take me was just shut down, just gone. And at that time I was a kid, so I was a kid, so I was naive, so I didn't really know what's going on. But now, I'm 22, seeing that stores that was once here now gone, it's going to happen again. A lot of these stores that we always walked in, always buying the products, all right, like Kohl's or Sam's Clubs and stuff like that, it's going to shut down, man. Okay, hey, these people's confidence in the economy is shattering, man. Okay, and it says unemployment. Let me go back. It says rising unemployment signals. Okay? There shall be no work in Egypt. There shall be no work for Egypt. This is Isaiah 19:15. Okay. This says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which head or tail, branch or rush may do. Right. There's no jobs in Egypt, man. Okay. The job market is crashing, man. It's at the worst than ever before, man. Okay. You go on Instagram, man, these people just complaining about how hard it is to find a job, how hard it is to find a career, how hard it is to get a paycheck. Because the prices are increasing and their paycheck, all right, if you take a person's paycheck from 2025 and let's just say they time travel back to 2007 or 2006, hey, they'll be good, man. All right, you get paid $700 let's say a week. All right, that's nothing. All right, hey, that $700 paycheck is going to be on until next week. But if you went back in time and take the paycheck that you had today and went back in 2007, all right, or 2006 or 2004, hey, you'll be straight. You got enough money to buy an apartment, some food, some groceries, a place to stay. You paid your rent, all right, you'll be great, man. But why is it not great now? Because of the hyperinflation. While prices are going up, people's paychecks and money are going down, man. And that going to make a lot of people not work because the job is not benefiting the money that they need for their everyday life. So it's getting hard for these people out here, man. At the Wadi Al Shimi Al Shai, okay? There be any, it says neither shall there be any work for Egypt. Let me go back to 18. Not Shalaki 14. It says the Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. Right? Babylon is erring. You ever had a machine that says error? All right, pick up the word error. There, Shalaki. Error. Okay, it's seen it's as a mistake, okay, or a state of condition of being wrong in the conduct or judgment, right? And it's not, and Babylon is in an error state. It's not a mistake. It's it's fallen, man. Okay. It says what exact meaning of error? A deviation from accuracy or correction, a mistake as an action or speech. Okay, wrongly, by mistake, mistakenly, incorrectly, inappropriately, miscalculation, delusion, misconception. Okay, this place has fallen. Okay, and people are losing their jobs. People are losing their way of life. All right, we got people that was once living good now sleeping in their cars, man. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which head or tail, branch or rush may do. All right. So hey, there's a lot of hell that's happening amongst these people, man. You know, us Jake, we used to it. Our battles is different because we know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is doing all this, but these people, man, they don't have a backbone. So the hell they going through, they don't have no God or no person to call. Okay. So hey, man. I'm gonna make sure I want to see brothers got any scriptures. No, all right. Let me see. Oh, what? I just saw something. Oh, it says Satanic Temple blames for Trump for rise of Satanism in schools as leader says we are not devil worshippers. Hell the fuck, hell, yes you are, man. All the Edomites, man. Y'all are devil worshippers, man, and not just them niggas, but Trump, all them niggas up, you know, the higher elites are devil worshippers, man. Okay. All right. It says bisexual woman says there are many that love Shija Borjega, all right, earth pig, and practice Christianity, yet don't believe homosexuality is a sin. Okay. Multiple U.S. stores set to close in 2025 as retail apocalypse accelerates. See, this place is going down the drain, man. It's going down the drain. Hey, Wadi out by Shimi outside, and it's going to cause division. Okay, and the Lord is destroying this whole demonic ass shit, man. That rainbow gang. Okay, this is Job 9:24. Because hey, these people that's ruling the world, man, they're the ultimate Satan worshippers, man. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. If this was a righteous society, you wouldn't even know about satanic worshippers. Now they got Satanism in school. Okay, like they got Rainbow Gang in school. See, this is all the elite's plan, man. Okay, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. But the Wadi by Shimi outside, the wicked are falling. All right, the wicked are falling. Because why are they falling? Because the rise of the Israelites. Okay, this is Proverbs 11:5. The righteous of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Right, and Esau's is falling by his own wickedness, man. Okay, these 2/3 niggas, these Edomites, these heathens, they're falling by their own wickedness, man. If you follow wickedness, you're going to receive the rewards of the wicked. That's death. Okay, but if you follow righteousness, you're going to receive the reward of righteousness. That's life. All right, and salvation. There's a lot of things that's happening. Okay, I was just going to flow through the spirit, you know. So, hey, man, the Lord is definitely destroying these heathens. He's destroying this place. America does not have that much time here in Babylon the Great. All right, so hey, the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakah Kadash. All right, this is the eldest apostle of Millstone. Peace and salutations to my fellow Aki and Aquat out there that follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with truth and sincerity. I'd like to say, Shalom.